Okay guys, here's the job. So you can see this tree just has way too many branches that are coming down, and they're kind of whacking the Polaris, and they're kind of unsightly. We want the tree to be full and look like a little stick and then a big bushy tree. So we're going to take some of these branches down. I thought I'd bring you through what it takes to trim down some trees with a pole saw. Okay, here's what we have here. We've got a battery powered pole saw. I got this one at Harbor Freight. They are probably about $100 to $150. You have a regular trigger here. It takes a battery. Very easy to use. The pole extends. We'll see if we need that. So let's get cutting. One down. Okay, we probably got to get that one there. Okay, so the way you extend these, we have a little latch here. We're going to undo this latch and we're going to pull this out. That should be good. Believe me, it only goes as long as you need to go. The longer it is, the harder it is to hold. With distance comes leverage. So we got one more over there. I'm going to get you moved over so you can see what's up. Yeah, so that's the last one we're going to work with. The rest look pretty good to me. And when you want to retract this, simply take off your clamp, drop it down, lock it up, and we're good to go. Now we get rid of these branches. Let's strap them up and get them out of here. Okay, I think I decided we're going to cut these up a little bit. See if we can get a little firewood out of it. Uh-oh. Okay, so I gotta say, I really like using battery powered tools when it comes to quick jobs around the house. And here we have a battery powered chainsaw. And now those batteries go right in here. Simple, simple, both sides. Really easy. So we're good to go. So we basically created a mess. But don't worry, we'll take care of that. We're just going to chop this up a little bit, make it a little easier to move. Any of the wood that I feel can be used for burning. So this saw was a great deal on Amazon. A little over $200. Came with the batteries and the charger. Plenty of power to cut the stuff up. You see, the saw makes fast work. Fire pit. Okay, ready to be burned. Oh, maybe we should take this one too down, guys. What do you think? Yeah, that one's coming down. Problem with some of these, we got a lot of vines in there and it's really holding it up. So we're going to try to take some of those vines out and see if we can get some more of that to come down. Right in the face. Probably a good idea to put some gloves on. We're going to drag it over to the fire pit. See if we can get it over there. We got a little trimming up to do, but not too bad. Nothing the saw can't handle. We'll cut right around in this spot here. The big trick of any chainsaw is not to let it touch the ground. Even if it just hits the dirt, you're gonna think, oh, I only hit the dirt, that can't be so bad. It's bad. There are little rocks and sand in the dirt that will just dull your blade instantly. So let's get the rest of this on here. You watch from here. It's a little more leafy than I want. Well, we certainly made a burn pile, didn't we? Definitely a lot more green than I want. Green, for one, will not burn very well. I mean, I'm sure we can get a fire going and burn it down. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna let this wood sit for a little bit and let these leaves brown out a little, and then we'll take it down. You know, I'm looking at that tree again, and I gotta tell you, that one branch is just bothering me. So we're gonna take one more. Oh, what's this over here? This fell from the storm. Lots of poison ivy. Lots of poison ivy, guys. And lots of vines. Lots of vines hanging onto it. This has been a product of the spotted lanternflies. They're taking down a lot of our plants, and a lot of our trees are dying because of them. They're just wiping them out. One of the things I don't want to do is I don't want to be rolling into this plant. So I want to take this down into some more manageable pieces that I can handle. Got a lot of vines hanging up, guys. So there's our pile. Yeah, I think we're gonna let that dry up a little bit. But as I said, I got one more branch up here I really don't like. Maybe you can see it. I'm gonna have to extend the pole all the way. You see that branch up there? We're going for it. I don't know how we're gonna get it, but we're going for it. Actually, guys, this cost me $121. I got the barcode right on here. So we're gonna flip this up. We're gonna extend this full range. That's it. And see what we can do. Not gonna reach, but I have an idea. Wait here. All right, I know what you're thinking. You're probably right. This is a bad idea. Let's see what we can do. All right, it's gonna give me a few more feet. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a bad idea, guys. But we are gonna be able to reach it. All right, didn't hit me. Not yet, at least. So what I did is I tried to stop just as I started to see some movement. This way it'll still hang on there. All right. I think that was pretty textbook. I think that went pretty well, guys. So what I did, when there was just a little bit of meat in there and I start to see the limbs start to fall, that's when I stopped. And I was able to reset, let it get where I needed to go. And it worked out quite well. All right, let's get that over to the fire. Come on, come on. Come with me. Come with me. We may have to take this down a little bit too. So, okay, here we are. All right. This turned out to be a pretty big pile. Well, it has a pretty expensive step stool, but it did its job. Definitely did its job. Okay. All right. I was thinking about keeping these pieces for firewood, but they're all softwoods. For the four or five pieces we got, it's hardly worth it. Hardly worth it. I think that's about it. Kind of tired. I think we did that in less than probably less than 40 minutes. So that's good stuff. Yeah, I don't know if you remember, and if you want to go back in the video, you can take a look. Just really cleaned it up. It is a week later. You're probably wondering, did I get poison ivy? And yes, I did. If you do a job like this, you want to make sure that you use some kind of Technu or some kind of product like that that you can put on your body, which I did. And probably I would have had it a lot worse if I didn't. Try to get yourself as washed off as possible. Don't dilly-dally around. After you're done with a project like this, get cleaned up, shower up, and get some of that poison off you, because it's no fun having poison ivy. Okay, let's get this thing lit up. All right, so we're gonna mix a little newspaper in here to help to get it started. The leaves are pretty dry, so it should make a good fire. Maybe we'll give it just a little extra help. This ought to do it. Yes, that's dangerous. That can be very dangerous. So get some paper going here and we'll throw that on. This way we can kind of stay away from the fire. We're not really in those flames, because this could go whoosh. Okay, here we go. Once it hits that gas, we're good to go. There we go. So we also have a hose right next to us, so not to be afraid. You know, if it gets out of hand, we can hose around it, keep the grass wet around it, but enjoy the fire. Yeah, so as I said, we have a hose on the other side here, ready to go. Machete. Yeah, that got her going. Yeah, I like that stuff. Woo. Let's move the Ranger. The sap starts to boil inside the wood, and I got a good example of what's happening here. If you could see this, that boil, and this is hot, guys, that is basically boiling sap, and when you touch it, it sticks to you. It burns bad, and it doesn't let go of you because it's sticky sap. So it's something to really think about when you're grabbing the ends of pieces of wood. You're probably better off not to grab it at all. As you see, I'm using like a potato pick. Stay away from it if you can. If you gotta pick it up, use gloves, and don't grab it from the ends. Grab it from the centers where the bark is. The bark should protect you. If there's open breaks, that's where the sap's gonna get out. The sap is boiling inside the wood, and it will burn you, and it'll definitely hurt. Okay, the doggos are out, and they kind of want to see what's going on. So I feel safe bringing the dogs out at this point. So my face actually got kind of burnt when I went around. It was just, the heat was so hot that for guys, I don't know if you've ever just got done shaving and your face feels really super cool. That's kind of what my face feels like right now. The heat was just so intense that it actually gave me, I think, a little bit of a sunburn. What are you guys doing? Doggy dog? This is Penny. Girl. I know. Ooh. I think that worked out pretty good. So we're all burnt down. Hope you enjoyed and hope you learned a little bit. Don't be afraid to get out there and do some work. Some of that equipment that I have is very inexpensive, and I was able to, you know, really clean up the yard. Fire's down. That's the end. Really appreciate you guys watching. It's a lot of fun for me to put these videos together, and I hope you're enjoying them. Don't forget to hit that subscribe. We'll see you on the next one. Thank you.